So only the really hardcore tech geeks like me get to CES 2 hours early so that we can actually be the first in line. We got here 2 hours early and we're not the first in line. We're like the 30th in line or the 40th in line. There's a lot of people in line here, and as you head further down progressively, the line, the hair gets a little bit longer, the t-shirts get a little bit tighter, and not in a good way. Hello and welcome to Neophyte.tv, the technology show for the not-so-geeky. I'm Ben Friedman. We're here in beautiful Las Vegas at CES 2012 in the CES Broadcast Tower, and we're lucky enough this year to have media personality and host Tony Katz with us. Tony, thank you for joining us.
Lucky enough indeed. My pleasure's mine. What are you talking about?
Well, let me ask you, this is your first time at CES.
Right.
Are you excited?
No, this is absolutely unbelievable when you think of how many spaces are here, the square miles that are filled up by the latest and greatest gadgets. It's a fantastic place to be.
So we're actually here 2 days before the opening of the show, and tonight we're going to a very exclusive press-only event called CES Unveiled. Let's go take a look. You probably can't tell where I am in line from where you're standing, so I will now jump up in the air so you can see exactly where I am in line. Here we go. I'm jumping up in the air so you can see where I am in line. You know, this stuff doesn't just write itself. So we're here with Radford from the Lazy Tech Guys show. Is that lazytechguys.com?
Yes, it is.
Now, why do you perpetuate the myth, I assume it's a myth, of the lazy tech guy?
Because we like shortcuts, man. We like to do everything the short way, or we just don't do it at all.
But most lazy tech guys are, fat and, smelly, and you're neither fat nor smelly.
Well, we try...
Are you trying to become fat?
Well, we think our viewers are fat and lazy, so... Or at least we think so.
Well, most of your interviewers are, I expect, but that's great. So tell me a little bit about the show. What do people see at lazytechguys.com?
We cover a variety of, electronics like smartphones, tablets, and cameras, all the typical stuff. And I think the one thing that we try to do is kind of have a humorous vibe to it. So, yeah.
So like tech, but with humor.
Which
we've been trying to put that in our show for years, failing miserably.
Yeah, we're still working on that too. We're right there with you.
So where do people go if they want to watch more?
LazyTechGuys.com.
LazyTechGuys.com. You heard it here. So every year at CES, we can make a prediction on whether or not the NASDAQ will be up or down next year. We make this prediction very scientifically based on the quality of the food at the show compared to the food next year. If the food's better this year over last, then that means the NASDAQ will be higher next year. If the food is worse, then that means the NASDAQ's heading down. And judging by the look of the delicious 4-cheese rainbow pasta right here, I would say time to go long on the stocks. The NASDAQ is heading up. So we're here with Mark Wilder from Behringer. And Mark, I see that Behringer is now taking a bit of a turn out of pro audio. Of course, you'll stay in pro audio, but getting into consumer tech as well. Why the change?
Well, it's a great opportunity. I mean, seriously, we've been doing pro audio for 20 years, and we're taking that knowledge that we have and all that expertise and all that IT and IP, and we're taking that and we're applying it to the consumer world. We look out in the consumer products division and we see things like, a lot of speakers, a lot of products and things like that, but they don't necessarily sound very good to us. So what we'd like to do is bring that same quality sound that we're known for and the value that we're known for to the consumer space. So
I got to tell you,
really exciting about it.
When I hear Behringer, I've always thought of it as really the value product, one of the best products for the money you can buy out there. Absolutely. Is that the same way you're going with the consumer products, low price, high quality?
Absolutely. That's exactly what we're doing, and I think you're going to see, when you see all the products that we're going to be bringing out, just how innovative we are, but also how focused we are on quality.
And tell me a little bit about what you're holding up here. This looks like a cool little iPod dock.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the Soundscape Air, and what's cool about this is these speakers charge by induction, right? And they're wireless, so you can take them out on your patio. So you set up the bass, right? Put your phone in, or you put your iPod in, play your music, take the speakers with you. And it's got a range of about 150 feet, so you can go pretty much anywhere, within reason. And you get great sound outdoors, indoors, in your office, wherever you need it.
Mark, we wish you and Behringer all the best on the new product line. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
So here we are with Lauren from Casemate. Lauren, you guys were kind enough to give us a nice iPhone case on the way into the show. But do you have something for Android cases, Android phones too?
Absolutely. So what I have here is part of our signature collection. This is called Racing Stripe. It's genuine leather, has a really nice detailing on the side, as you can see here. The other thing that I'm holding here is, to me, very representative of what Casemate's all about. This is our Snap case, and let me go ahead and show you what it does. It is a...
Holy cow.
Sorry, I should have warned you.
Wow, that would be illegal in some states.
Well, this is great because it is a... I'm going to keep going.
Keep going.
It's a stand, but it's a lot of fun. It comes in really, really great colors. This season, Casemate was all about color and all about fashion. As you can see here, we've got marine and this great lime color. Also comes in pinks and whites and navy and aqua. So a lot of fun. Really what Casemate's all about. It's a great case for watching a movie, when you're on a plane, whatever occasion.
Lauren from Casemate, thanks very much. Have a great show.
Thank you.
Hey guys, here at the Hex booth with Carl, who's just trying to mismatch stripes in every way possible. What is this?
This is, well, first of all, the brand is Hex, and this is our Varsity Messenger bag. This is our new collection called the Fleet Collection. It's a railroad stripe. This will be out today, actually. And this is the bag that won our award for CES here. As you can see, the front has our patented pad port technology. Your iPad.
It has your patented what?
Pad port. This holder that is holding this iPad right here is called a pad port, or that's our name for it. So it's a patented technology by us, of course.
Now, who's the market for this? Like, who are you? Are you going after guys with this? Are you going after women with this? What is the value in the Hex bag? Who's buying it?
A lot of people are buying it, both guys and women. For this piece in particular, I would say it's more guy, although I have seen some women wear it, maybe some of this colorway, the wool colorway. But, the market is just younger, hip, young urban professional kids, hip kids. Like we do a lot with the arts. We have some street skateboarders on our team, snow, surf.
What is the bag running, people? When you buy it retail, what's it costing?
$79.99.
Very, very cool. Carl from Hex, man.
Bag, so you got to check out the inside, right?
I got to check out the inside?
Just hold.
Well, there's only so much time. Does it come with the free laptop?
Sorry, it doesn't.
Still a good bag. Hex, Carl, good job, my friend.
Tony.
Thank you. Hey, guys, here with Jerry from Oregon Scientific. Good to see you. What am I looking at?
Well, right here we're introducing a new wireless charging station. Uses a new standard of wireless induction charging called Qi.
Okay.
Right now, if you have a compatible sleeve with an existing iPhone, you can actually charge this your iPhone wirelessly just by placing it on the pad on the station.
All right, so it's basically a simple two-step process into the sleeve and onto the station.
Correct.
Is it only iPhone, or is this going to be opened up to everybody who isn't in the iPhone world?
There's a couple of sleeves right now in the market that works for certain Android phones. One is the HTC Thunderbolt. The other one is the Samsung Droid Incredible, I believe, and then also the BlackBerry Curve.
Now, the cases themselves, are they also giving you extra power, like some of the cases have built-in power in them?
No. This is just, it just makes the ability to charge wirelessly. They have no internal battery to actually give you extra juice.
Put it in the sleeve, drop it on the charger, move on with your day.
Absolutely. And the nice thing about this new standard is that as new phones are introduced, a lot of these companies like Samsung and LG will have the compatible battery built into the phone, so there's no need to buy the sleeve.
Okay, so you don't need to even need the sleeve. You won't need to get into replacement. One standard works for everybody.
Correct.
Jerry, Oregon Scientific. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
That's a heck of a handshake right there.
So we're here with Dan from iGo Audio. And Dan, what are you guys showing at the show this year?
We have a new product we're introducing. It's a home theater system with a built-in sound system. It comes integrated with an amplifier, 3 full-range speakers, and 2 subwoofers.
Now this is so, rather than having to go out and buy a piece of furniture and then buy some speakers to add on, this is furniture with the speakers.
Absolutely correct.
And what about surround sound?
It's a simulated surround sound.
That's my favorite kind of surround sound, personally. I like the simulated surround.
It sounds great.
It certainly does here now. Are there different models, different sizes?
We make it in 5 different sizes. It's starting to the small one that will take a 42-inch size television up to a 65-inch television.
Fantastic. So that's iGo, and where do people find out some more information?
iGoaudio.com.
Dan, have a great show.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Hey, guys, here with Fred Schweer from J5 Create. What do you got? What's going on with you guys?
J5 Create's got 2 unique lines, technology lines. Our number 1 line is our wormhole technology. We won an award here at CES for our wormhole station. What this is this combines the wormhole technology in this single cable, which has transferability between Windows to Mac, Mac to Windows, with a simple USB cable. You also can share your keyboard and mouse functionality. So it's cross-platform compatible transfer ability at 480 megabits per second. So no longer do you have to use an old thumb drive at 20 megabits per second. You're now able to use the wormhole and transfer cross-platform from a Windows to a Mac or a Mac to a Windows.
All right, so coming from me, that sounds rather specific. Give me the broad capacity. Where is this being used all across by people all over?
Again, this is relatively new, right? So people aren't really aware that this even exists yet. That's the beauty of it. But the functionality of it is, how often are people using now Windows and Mac machines? I mean, every business I know is using both platforms. Even in my own home, I have both platforms. But the beauty of it is that it's the easy of it. It's drag and drop, copy paste. And you can also share your keyboard and mouse with your tablets. We also have a Windows to Android, Windows to Windows products. We have 3 different wormholes, okay? And then with that wormhole technology, we built in the station. It's USB 3.0 to, we have 2 USB 3.0 ports. We also have the wormhole port. So a lot of SD card holders and readers. So we have the entire gamut built in for people that are doing a lot of videoing of their kids, of their business. They're sharing files cross-platform. Very unique.
Fred Schweer, J5 Create. It is the wormhole, just the name alone. Best name so far here at CES. A pleasure, man.
So here we are with Henry from ZOM. And Henry, last time we spoke to you a couple of years back, you had that little round circular dongle that connected by Bluetooth. But what's new? What have you got at the show this year?
Right, yeah, that was our wireless leash. And this year we're announcing the Lifestyle Connect. So this is the world's first personal cloud-connected mobile safety device. So what that means is it will keep you connected to the devices you need and the people you love. So if this will monitor different health devices for like the active senior market.
So let me see if I get this right. This connects to your cell phone?
Yes, it connects with your cell phone, and then it will also connect with like a heart rate monitor, a blood glucose monitor, a fall detector. And if any of those ever send off a signal that you're having an event, like a heart attack, or your sugar's going wrong, or you've fallen, it will actually report through the Lifestyle Connect to a personal safety concierge that will send 911 to your exact location.
Now, when you're wearing the heart rate monitor, the fall monitor, all these monitors, at what point do you legally have to register as a cyborg?
The second it happens. No, you don't. You can use one, or you don't have to use any monitor. So this will hook up with any monitor that you're using. But if you're not using a monitor, with one press of a button, you can also connect with your personal safety concierge that sends you the help you need wherever you are. It's got GPS on board, so it knows your exact location. And it will also contact people in what we call your trusted network. That's people that you pre-select. It may be your wife, maybe your kid, maybe your mom, your dad. But if you're ever having an emergency, they contact them as well and say, hey, he's in trouble. Go help him.
So it doesn't just send, Ben just had a heart attack to my entire Facebook group.
No, not at all, not at all. This is 2 or 3 people. This is a trusted network that you want known when you're having an emergency.
So that's the Lifestyle Connect from ZOM. Henry, thanks very much.
Thank you very much. Good seeing you again.
Yeah, you too.
All right, bye-bye.
And God bless America.
Bless America.
It's Colin from Pure, from London.
Who am I talking to anyway?
You're talking to Neil Fine.
Hey, Neil, lovely to see you.
You've been drinking too much like you didn't know who we are. Tell me what you got. What is Pure doing?
Okay, well, we're a UK company, but we've been in the US for a little while now. We're here launching 2 new products, the Contour 200i Air, which is an AirPlay product. Gorgeous design. Really, we specialize in products which look really lovely, something that's going to be the center of your living room, your kitchen, your bedroom, wherever. looks good, but really sounds great as well, and affordable too. So
it hooks up to your iPad, it hooks up to your iPhone.
Absolutely, it's got a dock as well. So if you want to charge while you play, you can do that. But of course, there's nothing really like that experience of sitting back on your sofa, doing your email, playing a game, and streaming your music from your iPad or your iPhone to your AirPlay system.
Is it just music, or does it do other things right now? Can you use it as a speaker system or as an external speaker for other services?
Well, you can. It depends on what. It's not just music on your iPhone. So, for example, we've got an app, our own app called the Lounge app. Gives you access to 15,000 radio stations, over 200,000 pieces of on-demand radio content, ambient sounds as well. So you can stream those also from your iPhone or your iPad to your AirPlay system. So it's not just music on your Apple device. It's other content too.
Only online at Pure, or is this in the stores right now?
Sorry.
Do we get this from your website? Do we get this in retail
it's not
stores?
Available right now. So the Contour 200i Air, it'll be available in February. Then yes, from our site, but we're also available in Amazon, Brookstone at the moment as well, and we're looking at other stores as you know. That's why we're here. That's why we're at CES.
Colin from Pure. God bless America, young man.
God bless America. Cheers.
So we're here with Stefan from OnStar. Stefan, what are you showing at CES this year?
Yes. Well, this is OnStar FMV. FMV stands for My Vehicle. For the past 15 years, OnStar has just been available for GM vehicles, and now for the first time, OnStar is available for non-GM vehicles through this aftermarket product.
So you basically just take this into your Ford Pinto, bolt it up into the windshield, hook it into the cigarette lighter, and away you go?
In so many words, yes. You can you purchase this at Best Buy or other consumer electronic retail outlets. We're not going to get you professionally installed, so you're not hooking up into the cigarette lighter or doing that. But it hooks up to the electrical system of the vehicle, and it provides most of OnStar's core features, like automatic crash response, turn-by-turn navigation, hands-free calling, Bluetooth, and stolen vehicle assistance.
Now, you're like a marketing kind of guy, right, Stefan?
Yeah, you could say that.
So now be honest with me here. Are you hoping that FMV, For My Vehicle, becomes as popular as like OMG? Is that where you got that?
That may be where the acronym comes from. Yeah, hopefully one day we'll get that popular, but FMV's caught on in Detroit, and we're hoping it catches on throughout the country, too.
Stefan, have a great show. Thanks for talking to us.
You too. Take care.
Hey, everybody. Here with Nancy of Treehouse Labs with the Beacon. Is it Beacon or Beacon?
Beacon. Beacon for iPhone.
Beacon for iPhone. Give me an idea of what this is supposed to do for me.
Beacon for iPhone is a protective case. It protects the phone you love, but what's great about it is the case has a brain that's driven by an app that allows you to tag things you love. So you can connect little tags like this to your dog, your cat, your child, your keys, your purse, and it has a page, it has a leash, and it has a find function.
Oh wait, so quite literally, there's a piece of hardware that you put on your dog, you put on your car, you put on whatever, and then you use the app that you guys have created over there at Treehouse to just find your things.
Right. Here's a good example of the things you can find: a journalist, a purse, a child. So, for instance, I can tag my child, take her to the mall, put her on a leash function, and say, hey, don't go very far away.
There's something that sounds very wrong about all that. In all seriousness, though, do people lose or people need to track this many things?
Yes, they do. In fact, what we found, people love to put this on are cats and dogs, believe it or not, in their home. And they can track them and they can find them, and they just love it.
Don't people have jobs anymore?
I don't know. I mean, look at Twitter. It make you think they don't have jobs.
Nancy has given me the checkmate, everybody. Treehouse Labs Beacon, right?
Yes, Beacon for iPhone. Find what matters.
Hey, guys, here with Grant from Power to You. Good to see you, my friend. Talk to me about what you got.
Well, Power to You is the first and only UL-listed AC wall outlet charger. So you can basically turn your walls into charging stations.
All right, I got to admit, I saw it, and the first thing I said is, that's brilliant. Talk to me about its installation and how you're getting it out to the people.
Well, it's a DIY install. If you can replace an outlet, you can replace your outlet with a Power to You. And it's available at maxsales.com. We're also looking into retail distribution for it.
When people get this, and you talk about DIY, let's just turn it around, or at least turn to the side. There is no other weird connection. You know, you're talking about just two wires, the ground, and you're done.
You're done. And then you've turned your walls into something that can handle all your devices. So instead of having to unplug something to either, well, should I charge my iPad, or should I have a cup of coffee? Now you can have both.
I have been asking myself that question for years. Finally, solved. Power to You. Good. Now, honestly, For me, best thing I've seen so far at the show.
Sweet.
Very, very smart. Well done.
All right, thank you.
So that was day one here at CES 2012. Tony, what was the coolest thing you saw?
It is absolutely the plug that has the USB ports. Definitely something that you're going to see probably in all newly manufactured homes. But it makes sense. It has a function. It has a value. I absolutely love it.
Well, that's great. We have plenty more coverage coming up, 3 more weeks of CES coverage, but that's all the time we have for today. So go to our website, www.neo-fight.tv, or visit us on our Facebook page at facebook.com/neophyte. And if you have an extra 30 seconds, take a look at this.